Hello everybody, so I thought it'd be fun today to do a review in honor of, I guess, if you will, Halloween. So what better item to show than the Hocus Pocus Monster High Skullector set that released, I believe it was, golly, was this last year or the beginning of this year? I don't remember now. I was able to get mine on a random restock because I missed it on drop day, so I didn't even worry about it. And then I saw that they randomly restocked, so I grabbed the set and tucked it away and forgot all about it. So today's the day. It's going to get its moment in the spotlight. Stay tuned, of course, as we look at the box, the details, and as always, I do want to know what you guys think. All right, so like I said, this did release a while ago. It was $120 retail, if I remember correctly. It might have been 110, but I think it was 120. It is a 3-doll set, the first Skullector to have 3 dolls in it, so the box is much, much bigger. We do, of course, have the Hocus Pocus logo there with the Disney logo, the Monster High Skullector logo here in the bottom, and then we have Sarah, Winifred, and Mary, as well as the Mattel logo there. The side says Disney's Hocus Pocus. The back, of course, shows the witch's cabin and Binks. I love that. And then you can see the 3 witches there flying on, well, this is from Hocus Pocus 2, because she has the Roombas and then the Swiffer and a broom. So I wonder, I'm not quite sure if this was kind of like for Hocus Pocus 2, but nonetheless. And then, of course, you can see the spell that they've cast has the purple smoke coming out of their chimney. And then it does, of course, slide open. Oh, my goodness. And due to this one being so large, there's a lot of blank space on this one, but if you do want to pause, let me bring it here a little closer and read it there. You certainly can. But they do have little stickers here on the plastic. So I'm going to undo these the best I can without ruining the box. So, of course, that we can take a better look at the dolls. All right, so I do have the dust cover off here, and you can see they do have the 3 sisters posed very wonderfully in this box. It does show the interior of the cabin or the house that they lived in. So you can see the candle chandeliers there in the background, the herbs and spices hanging back there for their potions and spells. If you kind of move their dresses aside, you can see there's just furniture, Winifred's broom, the wood floor. Behind Winifred, of course, is her cauldron, the cage where they keep the boys in. Of course, Binks. Look at Binks. Oh, he's so cute. And then we've got some like candles and stuff there on the side. Behind Sarah, I can't quite tell. The fire, I think? Yeah, I think it looks like the fire. So let's, of course, take a look at Winifred first. So these are very much a cartoonized take on the characters. They are quite funny. I love how overly exaggerated their features and everything are. I love her hair. It is a wonderful hair. We do have, of course, her classic curly updo. And then we have a wonderful Monster High take on Winifred's face here with her signature huge front teeth, brown eyes with stars in them. She does have purple and green eyeshadow. A very, very fun lurk for her. She has some dangle earrings that have the Monster High Skullette in them. Around her neck, she does have a one-piece collar that goes down to her waist, and then, of course, continues down onto the dress itself. It features skullettes as well as, it looks like, snakes. And then more skullets, and then we've just got little emblems and then the moon there on them. Her colors, of course, are taken from her main outfit in the movies, so it is purple and green. A very basic outfit, though, but I do like that her dress comes to points. I think that's kind of a fun touch. It does have this little purple overlay here that is the same fabric as what's on her sleeves. The fabric itself has little skulls, little diamond shapes, little kind of like floral patterns, as well as moons and stars and all that good stuff. She does have on knee-high tights, which I think is fun. And then she has on, as always, we get the little fun boots there. So she has her curly-toed boots that have some neat little emblems on them. But then we have her as a stone statue, like we see at the end of the movie, and then a gravestone from the graveyard. I think that is super fun. Some of these shoes I'm not a big fan of. These ones, however, I think they did a great job on. Now moving on to Mary. who has her signature twist updo. I love Mary. She's so funny in the movies. We have, of course, her big brown eyes. Her hair is a mix of purple and black. I love that touch. Red lips, her signature mole. She has purple eyeshadow, kind of get a purple and brown, I guess. I get that in there. She also has dangle earrings and a one-piece plastic thing that goes around her collar area there, and then also around her belt. She has spiderweb sleeves. I think that's cool. And then kind of a spiderweb overlay on her skirt, and then her skirt is kind of a take on Halloween plaid with spiders and moons and stars and spider webs. She too has signature striped stockings, and of course she would not be complete without her heels that have the coolest little emblems on them too. So she has the cage, as well as, let me see if I can get it to turn, her vacuum. Oh my goodness, this one's not cooperating. Let's go, come on. There we go. So you can see there, she has her vacuum that she rides on. So it's funny that they gave her the Roombas in the back of the box, but then on the doll itself, they gave her vacuum. So they're kind of mixing Hocus Pocus 1 and Hocus Pocus 2. So there is Mary. And then hopping down to Sarah. Sarah is probably my favorite of the sisters. She is absolutely hilarious. And I love that they gave her her braids, something that Disney did not do with their limited edition dolls, which is shocking, but nonetheless, here we go. So I do think this one actually looks really, really good. She has blue eyes with star highlights in them. Her braid on this side, and it looks like there's, no, just on that one side. My hair just kind of looked like there might be a braid up there, but there wasn't. There's just one on this side. Long cascading, and I mean long. It goes all the way down there. Blonde hair. Wonderful face mold, signature mole there, as you can see on her face. Dark purple lipstick, burgundy lipstick, excuse me. Purple eyeshadow. She too has one of those one-piece, kind of starting at the collar, going around the waist, kind of a bendable plastic thing, with hers having the spider webs, because I love it. She's like, ooh, look, a pretty spider, and then she eats it. So I think that might be why they gave her spider webs. Her top, of course, is pink, and then she's got this red printed fabric, a purple overlay, and then her signature colors, of course, are that kind of not a magenta, more of like a rosy red skirt here that has a floral pattern with little tiny spider webs kind of strewn throughout. She does not have tights, but she has a very high boots, and hers feature, let's see here, what is that? That is a skull with the candle. Yep. And then her other one is, let me see if I can get her foot turned around. The cauldron spilling over with the potion. So some super fun things there. For some reason, and maybe I'm just missing it, I could have swore this set came with a candle, but I guess not. But it does come with Binks, which we've already seen Binks, and Binks is amazing. Their stands, of course, are here on the back. There's all three stands, and then their certificate of authenticity is also on the back as well. Now, my Skullectors, I leave in box most of the time. I did take the alien out, but I put her back in her box, actually. And that, I think I did a pretty darn good job. But for this one, because there's so many dolls in this box, and just, oh, no, I'm not going to take them out. So they will stay in. But there are the three Sanderson sisters, of course, featuring Winifred, Mary, and Sarah. All right, everybody. Well, that is going to do it for my review of the Hocus Pocus Monster High Skullector Disney collab that took place quite a while ago, late to the game, I know, but I figured how fitting for the Halloween season. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about this set or any other item on my channel, by all means, leave those in the comment section down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Otherwise, I hope everybody's having an extra magical day, and we will see you real soon.